Tensions are rising in the Gulf again. Iran has denied that it tried to stop a British oil tanker from passing through the strategic Strait of Hormuz. And Revolutionary Guards say there's been no confrontation in the past 24 hours.
A different version of events, though, from the United Kingdom, which says 3 Iranian vessels tried to block the tanker, which is owned by BP. London says the vessels only withdrew after warnings from a British Royal Navy warship. It's urged Iran to de-escalate the situation.
Tensions have been high since the standoff between Washington and Tehran. Last week, Britain detained an Iranian oil tanker off the coast of Gibraltar. Officials believed cargo on the vessel was destined for Syria. Ollie Barrett joins us now for more on this story. Ollie, the two sides, they're giving conflicting statements here. What do we really know about this incident?
Yeah, and we should not be surprised that the two sides disagree on what happened. There is tension between Iran and the UK at the moment. In terms of what the British say, they say that HMS Montrose was just crossing into the Strait of Hormuz. It's a BP-owned tanker. They say that at that point it was surrounded by 3 Iranian vessels, which ordered it to move into nearby Iranian waters. The Brits say that these boats belong to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. It was at that point that HMS Montrose from the UK's Royal Navy stepped in. It verbally warned the 3 Iranian vessels that they had to move away, and we understand aimed its guns at them. There was a US aircraft in the vicinity at the time as well, which we understand was filming this incident. So when the Iranians say there was no confrontation at all, you would suspect that at some point we will see some of that footage from the Americans, which may give us a sense of exactly what did take place.
So US-Iran tensions have been raging on for months now. Why are relations with the UK deteriorating as well?
There are various reasons. Part of it is to do with that seizure of an Iranian tanker off Gibraltar last week. The authorities in Gibraltar called in the UK Royal Marines for assistance. Those Marines boarded this tanker and seized it because they believed, along with the Gibraltar authorities, that this was a ship that was en route carrying Iranian oil to a Syrian refinery and would therefore be in breach of European Union sanctions. But that operation also involved intelligence sharing with the Americans, which certainly would have angered the Iranians. We also have the case of Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, who is a British national currently in detention in Iran. That has harmed diplomatic ties between the two countries as well. And then, yes, the nuclear deal situation too. The British have been trying to keep the 2015 nuclear deal alive, despite the fact that the Americans have pulled out of it. But they've been angry about recent breaches of that deal by Tehran. They've been warning Tehran of consequences if those breaches continue. So all sorts of areas of tension at the moment, which are just means that ties are just deteriorating as episodes like this in the Gulf continue to happen.
Many thanks there. Ollie Barrett speaking to us from London.